Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So, we're gonna finish up the base defenses, we're gonna start ammo production, and all that really good stuff. So, the first thing that we should maybe do, actually, is start the ammo production. And I'm gonna place the ammo production right here, I think. This is gonna consume a lot of iron. Not gonna lie. I don't think we want to put any priority on this. I mean, it's gonna take everything either way. I mean, we probably want a little bit more of underground. But I do not have any stone. We have some stone here, actually. Let's take that, go for a few more undergrounds. This is really important. I think we do this. One ammo belt goes there, and one ammo belt goes down here to our south wall somewhere. We can probably scoot over to the left here. Make a hole there. And then we go. Here, we're gonna want to leave some room for additional expansion of this. We're gonna want to go down here. This is where we want to go. This is going straight to the wall. Jesus Christ, this is so much belt. It's not even funny. Okay, so research. We're working on this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, it's gonna take a while for that, but I think that that's what we're gonna want to work on. So, off we go with this. It's gonna be a bunch of belt. We did do a lot of this belt to the left side, if I remember correctly. We're just running here to make sure that, well, it goes all the way. And it does. Cool. Now, again, this is only one side of this. Should have had the long power poles for this, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I just want this online as soon as possible. With this, the south wall is protected, kind of. It's gonna take a while for us to get a proper defense going. But at least everything is working. Ammo is slowly drizzling down there. It's not fast. Not gonna accuse it of being fast, that's for sure. And it's gonna have to take its time to get down there. I'm only putting ammo on half the belt for this particular reason. I don't want to have so much iron bound up in a belt. Ammo is gonna get consumed super slowly anyway, and we're going to want to replace it for better ammo at some point. And I don't really want to find myself in a position where I have double the amount of ammo on the belt, so I have to go and pick up double the amount. Because I only see either we replace it to the point where we just add something new on the same side of the belt and let it consume, or we have to go there and pick stuff up. The last option of those sucks pretty bad. It does suck pretty bad. Just going north here to check how much belt we need. I think we have some wall left to build up on the north side. Yeah, it looks like it. Just casually spying on the minimap. It's not much, but it's a few hundred at least. And then we have this belt that we very quickly finished up. It's just some small patches left in terms of wall, which is really, really good. So this is the research we want to queue up. I'm thinking we probably have enough research to get those out of the way. Radar amplification is gonna be great. It's gonna make sure that we finally get to see where the biters are, I think, because it's probably gonna reveal stuff now. The starting area has already been huge. I don't see that we can scout much more of this without finding any biters. That seems super unlikely. But we'll see. I should probably go up to the next part of the wall with this. And maybe start building this wall too. We have a little bit of stuff with us, but not enough. Fish refugium? What the? Must be some parts of Bobs and Angels that I have never played. I can't remember ever growing any fish, but apparently that's a thing. Okay. I can get down with that, I guess. As long as it's gonna get me something that's really nice. I'll be down with it. So we have a little bit of wall left. We don't have any nanobots. We can't build anymore. It's mostly an iron thing. We're almost 10 hours into this. Before 10 hours, I really want blue science. We need to make a little bit of progress. We have 1.5 hours to figure out most of the oil processing and the next tier of circuits. And finish up the defense, because I'm not gonna start on oil processing before I have the defense up and running. I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm not worried at all. This for sure is slowing down our initial expansion here. But we're also gonna get bots pretty soon. That I very much like. I think it was 77. I mean, I need belt. I need a lot of belt. We're a good way up there, but there's still a ton of belt that we still need. And wall. This is at least 1500 wall. I don't think that it did build me 1500 walls while I was doing that. It built me 458. That's not enough, boy. I mean, we're draining the whole belt of stone, and I think it's... No, we have run out. We have officially ran out of crushed stone. That's not something I thought would happen soon. Okay. So before we do more of that, we need to make sure that we mine more. We are also running out of iron at this point, unfortunately. Okay, so a few more miners is in line. Well, that would be 10. I'll have a little bit extra. We're getting some belt too. We need to up the density of mining. A little bit. Let's see here. I'll be moving some of this. I'll just do this now. There we go. This might result in a little bit more. Let's see. Then we do this. There we go. That miner is gonna have to be there. Then we go in there. Bottom. Very beautiful. And we are out of stuff. Good. At least that is working. Can dump this in here and that in there. Pretty good. Now I just need to wait for this belt to come on the other side. And these last miners to finish up. We do have the radar amplification coming in now. Let's see how much more we can see. This here is the edge now. Is this proper chunks? It is. Interesting. Is this some kind of pollution? No, that is polluted chunks. Interested to see that. Can actually see the chunks, which is good. Oh, this shows active chunks. Interesting. There's gonna be a lot of active chunks later. Don't really want to see... Do we want pollution values? Okay, so it did... It does help a little bit. I mean, yeah, this is not helpful. So, I don't know. Let's not have that on. Okay. We did finish this. We do have radar amplification 5 available right off here for military science. I think we go. We turn off pollution too. Okay. So I wanted to check here. Did the ammo get here? It almost got all the way to the end. That's fantastic. And on this side, well, it's not doing anything because that side doesn't have any power. We're gonna need a lot more of those. I did get a few extra miners, right? I mean, that's not properly gonna help, is it? It's gonna give us a little bit more, but it's very minor at this point. Okay, that's another 200 walls. I think we're gonna have to be happy with that. Take this belt. We only have 200 belt, which is not enough. And we're gonna have to take these. Where is the nearest power line? I mean, we probably just take this one, right? There we go. Now we run with this. Go. It has taken a longer time than I expected to get this defense running. I definitely expected that we'd be up and running in half an hour. That has not been the case. Now I want to make sure that we have belt going in the right direction as far as possible. I don't want to waste my nanobots on building belt in the wrong way, because that's what I was doing before. That seemed like a very poor choice of nanobots. They are, after all, consumed on use. So let's not do that. This is fine, we are not gonna have even remotely close to enough belt for this. It's so much belt. It's a good question why I'm still hand making belt. That we should not do. It's gonna be on one of the list of things to do. Soon. This inserter also doesn't fill any purpose at all. Still no biters. I mean, it's good. It's less stuff for us to clean up. And that is good. I'll be running all the way. Because I want to lay out the belt too. Oh my god, we're not... We're so far from having enough... enough walls. And that was the walls. There is a lot of wood here. Trees and rocks only. I definitely want to get rid of the trees and rocks here. At least that much. Well, there's a lot left on that, not gonna lie. There's what? This part here is 800 belts. I think it's still gonna be something like 15 fucking hundred belts. And I mean walls, and then it's gonna be a lot of belts too. It's good stuff. Please don't find any biters in the north side before I finish that wall. They'll just run straight through. This is super tedious. But it's fine. If we can get this basic defense up, I am pretty confident that we can get enough defense up, so we're fine. Even the small biters, when they come in bigger groups, they're pretty annoying. That's 143 walls. Yeah. I don't know, I think we're gonna have to leave that alone for a little bit. And work on something else. Okay. There we go. At least that should stop consuming it now. I obviously need a lot more belts, so we're gonna take that. What can we work on in the meantime? So oil processing, that's where we're headed, right? We can start to mine the oil and get it where it needs to go. Probably. So this is going to be... I don't remember what it is that we get from mining the oil anymore. It's not oil directly, it's some multi-phase something. Multi-phase oil, maybe? And then there's gonna be the natural gas. So that's some natural gas down there. Cool. We'll start here by taking these two and combining it into one. I'm gonna pipe it up on the bus, because I'm gonna be slightly half lazy here and say that I don't want to have oil processing in a specific area. I'm gonna have stuff on the bus. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It's something that I've never tried before. And it could totally fucking backfire hardcore. I have no idea. Right now we just need to wait for these stuff to finish. There we go. Bump jacks. Go. Right. This belt is super in the way. Okay. So this is gonna be our oil going to the boss. Like, so far we're hitting this pretty spot on. And this then goes in this direction. Somehow missing all the really annoying belts. We can leave it there. And this is gonna be the natural gas. So we're gonna come up there with that, I think. It's probably not as pretty, but hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah. Okay, so we just continue that down. Right? Because natural gas is all the way over there. It's kind of in an off spot. Little bit of an off spot. Well, we grab that, that's fine. We should have a lot of like normal pipes too. That's fine. Copper pipes are so good. They're so fucking good. They're amazing. So let me try and get this boy over there. So natural gas can probably go there with that. And then somewhere up here we merge this into this pipe. That's fine. Yeah, that's multi-phase oil. Now I just need to wait for some stuff to finish. And then we pull out power to the natural gas, which we did not do before either. It should be powered by this. Right now our power consumption is extremely low. Why is that? Well, that is because I have cut power to something. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So this boy goes in there. It fills up this pipe with stuff. Perfect. And up here, we just need to make sure that it goes in there. Also need to make sure that that goes up there. I think that's kind of jumped us back. 11. Yeah, why are we up at 14 right now? Maybe we're trying to catch up. Okay, so we just want to get this oil into this. And then we go up to the bus again. Make sure that we have these going in the right direction. Like so. And that should mean that this is now working. Now we need to make sure that we have... Now we're gonna start separating these oil and gas separators. That's the same process for both, right? I can build 2 for each. And these are the kind of builds where there's just a lot of pipes coming in. It's not that bad. We're just gonna have, say, natural gas. To come in here. Then we'll separate the natural gas, like so. This will result in 3 different things. And I will build some pipe. And then we can copy that. And realize that we have no nanobots, so we're gonna build a few. And then we can take this build here and copy that and say that, hey, we probably also want to do the multi-phase oil. That actually seems like a super solid idea. So we take the multi-phase oil over here. And then we get that into these. This is not... That's gas condensates. Right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. So then we have to... Well, first of all, we have to power this stuff. We're gonna need a few of these. There we go. We now have the very, very start of oil processing. I very much am interested in seeing where the next of this will be. That must be up there, right? And then it's up here. And then again up there. So that's where we need to go with these things. These products need to go up there. We'll take this first. That's not really necessary though. We'll just take that up there and do that. So now we have sulfuric wastewater in the same thing. That's really, really nice. We have raw gas. That's gonna probably be the next one. So we get raw gas up here. So raw gas goes in there. This is also raw gas. I'm pretty sure that that needs to go in there. Yeah. Pretty sure. There we go. Then we have raw gas. This is crude oil. This is going to be super messy to try and get over. So whenever we go here with belts soon, that's when that is when we'll have to think about how we can do this better. But since I don't know where the belts are going, that's kind of difficult at the moment. So raw gas, crude oil, and then I think the last one is going to be gas condensates. I don't know how much of those we are going to use. They are going up here, right? There we go. That should be it. Really, it will be very interesting to see if this kind of bus can work. And what kind of problems that I will run into in like 10 minutes just because I did this thing. I would like... Can we do something? Resin. Bioprocessor. Bioprocessor. So one of the real downsides of this thing that I've made here, right? One of the real downsides is I'm gonna have trouble to see if any one of these are just completely full and blocking production, right? Where did my bioprocessor go? It's there, okay. So resin, go. I just want some resin so I can cook it in a furnace, so I can maybe make some wire and test some stuff. That is my goal right now. Is that not enough? No, that was not enough. Oh, that was one rubber. Are you fucking joking? Where is the circuit wire? Not enough ingredients. Insulated wire. We don't have tin in our inventory. Is that really the case? And that is apparently the case. That's fine. Let's build some of this wire. Can I, first of all, can I connect it to this? I cannot connect it to this. Okay. That's bad. Can I connect it to any of these? Overflow valve, non-return valve, check valve. Check valve can be connected to a wire. This is what we want. And then, I mean, lamps, I guess. Perhaps. Use color. The signal... What? Anyway, like, I want this to be enabled whenever gas condensates are more when it's full. When this is full, I want this to be enabled, right? That's going to be the whole thing. That's why we do this. Get more resin, please. This is gonna be the same, right? Fluid system contents. What? It can read the whole system. Whenever raw gas is 1000, then you're enabled. Raw gas? Why? I'm so confused. Whenever raw gas is more than 999, this should be enabled. Right? Or why am I being stupid? Fuck, now the wire went to shit. Enable raw gas. Less than 1000. Which is weird because it shouldn't be less than 1000. It says 1000 of 1k. It is exactly... Okay, no, it rounds down to 999. Okay. So when it's more than 998. How's that? 998. Then it should be enabled. And now we just connect this, do the same, and that's gonna be sulfuric wastewater. Sulfuric wastewater. And I don't remember. If a color signal has a value greater than 0, the lamp will show that color. The color signal I mean, this is not really gonna care, right? That means that that is full. We're gonna need 3 more check valves, right? So I'm gonna do it for all the lines, right? It's not something. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need some more of this and this, and there you go. More wiring, please. This needs to be chopped off. Get another one of those. 1, 2, 3. Check valves. There we go. So yeah, that goes in. This goes there basically, and this has more than one. I need more wire. Fuck. It's fine. We can remove this now, I think. I need a little bit more of this wire. I'm gonna take these and stamp them down. This is sulfuric wastewater. That's good. This is raw gas. Raw gas. And this is crude oil. Crude oil. Boom. Now these are giga full. There we go. Now we can easily see if anything is going on here. That is perfectly fine. Whoops. Can also see a shit ton of the map now. No biters yet. And no new resources yet. We have 190 sapphirite. So it's time for us to get mining productivity. Cool. I'm pretty happy with this setup. Pretty happy with this. We're obviously going to have to kind of monitor this. Okay. That's great. This is gonna be the end of this episode. Next time, I really hope that we're finishing up the wall and everything is going to be really, really fine. Some weird stuff is going on with the zoom. I think it's the Infinizoom mod that I have that's doing some weird stuff. I don't know. Everything is looking good. We're approaching blue science here. It's these fuckers that are gonna be a little bit pain in the ass to make, but I am very confident that we will we'll make it. We'll have no problems at all. When we're about here or something, we'll have blue science, but that's it's another story. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.